The Galactic Council chamber fell silent as High Arbiter Zexthal's 3 eyes fixed upon the holographic display showing the Sol system. The blue-green marble of Earth rotated slowly, deceptively peaceful from this distance. "The motion passes," Zexthal announced, his crystalline voice carrying across the vast amphitheater. "Humanity is hereby declared a Level 7 containment species. All trade, communication, and travel beyond the Sol system is permanently prohibited." Ambassador Kepler, the lone human representative, stood slowly from his designated platform, positioned deliberately at the chamber's lowest tier. His weathered face showed no emotion as thousands of alien eyes turned toward him. "You understand," Zexthal continued. "This is for the galaxy's protection. Your species' aggressive tendencies and unpredictable nature make coexistence challenging." The Vorthak delegate, a serpentine creature with scales that shifted from purple to gold, hissed in agreement. They conquered their own homeworld through constant warfare. Given stellar technology, they would be unstoppable. "The decision stands," the Arbiter declared. "Effective immediately, a quantum barrier will be erected around your solar system. Any attempt to breach it will be considered an act of war against the Council." Ambassador Kepler cleared his throat. "May I respond?" A ripple of what might have been laughter echoed from various delegates. The insectoid chithics clicked their mandibles in apparent amusement. "Speak quickly, human," Zexthal commanded. Kepler smiled, an expression that somehow made several delegates shift uncomfortably in their seats. "You've made an error in your calculations." The chamber buzzed with confused chatter. "You see," Kepler continued, his voice carrying despite the whispers, "you've confused cause and effect. You think we became warriors because we conquered our world, but the truth is simpler. We conquered our world because we were already warriors." The Arbiter's middle eye narrowed. "Your point?" "My point is that you've just declared war on a species that has been preparing for war since we discovered fire." Kepler's smile widened. "Did you know that humans are the only species in known galactic history to develop weapons before we developed agriculture? While other species were learning to grow food, we were learning to kill more efficiently." The Vorthak delegate's scales shifted to an alarmed orange. "Irrelevant. You are contained." "Contained?" Kepler laughed, the sound somehow both jovial and menacing. "You've trapped yourselves in here with us, not the other way around." Before anyone could respond, warning klaxons began blaring throughout the station. Emergency lights bathed the chamber in crimson as a junior technician burst through the main entrance. "High Arbiter!" The young Palaxian gasped, his blue skin flushed with exertion. Long-range sensors detect massive energy signatures throughout the Sol system. Hundreds of them! Zexthal's third eye opened wide, a sign of extreme alarm among his species. "Impossible. Our intelligence indicated they possessed only primitive fusion technology." Ambassador Kepler straightened his tie with deliberate calm. "Oh, that? We've been working on a few side projects. You didn't think we'd attend this little gathering without preparing for every possible outcome, did you?" The main display shifted to show real-time feeds from the Sol system. Where once there had been empty space, massive structures now revealed themselves. Previously cloaked weapons platforms, each the size of a small moon, arranged in concentric spheres around Earth's sun. "Meet the solar defense grid," Kepler announced conversationally. 47 stellar engineering platforms, each equipped with what we like to call star-killer weaponry. Took us about 50 years to build, working entirely with materials from our own asteroid belt. A Xerian delegate, their gaseous form flickering with distress, managed to speak. "But your technology levels, our assessment, were based on what we let you see," Kepler replied. "Rule number 1 of human diplomacy: never show your full hand until it's time to play it. We've been mining our asteroid belt, building in the shadow of Jupiter, and testing weapon systems in the Kuiper belt, while your observers watched us struggle with basic interplanetary travel in the inner system." The tactical display updated again, showing new contacts. Ships, thousands of them, emerging from what appeared to be empty space throughout human-controlled territory. "Stealth technology," Kepler explained helpfully. "Another little project we've been working on. Turns out, when you tell a species known for warfare that they're being watched, they get very good at not being seen." High Arbiter Zexthal's voice cracked slightly. What do you want? Kepler's expression grew serious for the first time. What we've always wanted. To be left alone to explore, trade, and exist peacefully among the stars. But since you've decided we're too dangerous for coexistence, he shrugged. Well, you've made our choice for us. The display zoomed in on one of the weapon platforms. Its surface bristled with devices that made even the Council's most advanced technology look primitive. Each platform can crack a planet's crust from 3 light-years away, Kepler continued matter-of-factly. We've tested them on dead worlds. Very thorough. Very final. The chamber erupted in panicked chatter, delegates fleeing toward exits that were suddenly sealed by security protocols. The choice is yours, Kepler called out over the chaos. Revoke the containment order, grant us full council membership with equal voting rights, and we go back to being the friendly neighbors we've always tried to be. And if we refuse? Zexthal whispered. Kepler's smile returned, cold as the void between stars. Then you'll discover why every predator on Earth learned to fear humans. You'll learn why we're the only species that hunts for sport, fights for principles, and dies for strangers. He paused, letting the implications sink in. You see, the fundamental error in your reasoning is assuming that containment was something you could impose on us from the outside. But humans have been containing something far more dangerous than themselves for millennia. Our own capacity for absolute, uncompromising warfare. The ambassador turned toward the sealed exits, then looked back at the assembled delegates one final time. You wanted to see what humanity becomes when we feel threatened and cornered. Congratulations, you're about to find out. The lights went out, plunging the chamber into darkness. When emergency power restored minimal illumination seconds later, Ambassador Kepler was gone. Outside, the stars themselves seemed to pulse with malevolent purpose as humanity's hidden armada revealed its true scope. The galaxy would never be the same. The age of human containment had lasted exactly 47 minutes. The age of human expansion was about to begin.